When we left the Gaspé Peninsula and headed towards Quebec City, it seemed like every truck in Canada was also heading to Quebec. It turned out they were going on a big protest against a crazy law that has lost them lots of work. Hope you get it resolved, guys. We're Sarah and Ben. Welcome back to Diamonds on Tour.
Good morning. We spent the night at a park up on Harvest House called Aloha, and they are a campervan conversion company. A very nice gentleman who owned it called Frederick. So thanks for that, Frederick. It was a really good night, and we are today going to the city of Quebec. We're actually heading in there now, and we've identified somewhere to park. We will stay the night, that's the plan anyway, and enjoy the old city of Quebec. We're not going to be doing the whole of Quebec, we're going to do the old city, which has some very interesting historic features about it. So, we'll see you there.
This is us then in Quebec, the upper city of the old town, and this is the snow toboggan run, the toboggan slide, which has actually been here since 1884. I'm sure not in its current form, but that has been entertaining people down here on this fantastic boardwalk for all that time. Fantastic. And here is the boardwalk, which is such a spectacular place, overlooking the river and the really magnificent Chateau Frontenac, which is a hotel which has been here for a long time. Not sure when it was built, but we'll let you know. And it is such an imposing structure. Yeah. Really, really beautiful. Very French in style. Definitely. Absolutely stunning. And on a day like today, it's absolutely magnificent. Now
Look how hot it is, Ben.
Oh, it's over 30 degrees centigrade.
Right now, which is mad.
So that's pretty hot.
2 days ago we were in freezing weather, weren't we?
Yeah, a couple of days ago it was freezing. 4 days ago we were in a snowstorm. We literally had 2 inches of snow on the van. Yeah. So absolutely incredible. We've travelled a little way from the Gaspé Peninsula down here to Quebec. I got myself a Canadian hat. Excellent. And now we're going to find ourselves an ice cream.
To cool off. I'm hoping it has the desired effect.
It is madly hot. Oh, this was last night's campsite or park up in Quebec City, which is obviously quite a big city, so finding somewhere to camp can be a bit of a challenge. But this is a large municipal car park. All the cars over there. This area, can you see that there? That is a pile of snow, believe it or not. Absolutely filthy, but that's what happens. So that's where they clear all the snow to in the winter. And then over here, all those boats are currently parked at the spot where that would be the RV parking area. So we decided to come out of the car parking area and park here just alongside the road, so that we were out of the way of the cars. There are signs over there that say no campervans, so we're respecting that. And we were able to park here. It was $18 for 24 hours, which I think in a place like this, in a big city, is really, really reasonable. $18 is about £10, probably less than £10 British pounds. And we're dead close to the city. Over there is the Chateau Frontenac. Easy walking distance past the marina to all the attractions of the old city. Very, very cool. Now we're back on the road and we're heading towards Montreal. We're not going to be visiting the city of Montreal, but we're going to skirt around the outside on the south road, which we've been told is the one to use, the 30, because that avoids the main traffic. So we'll see about that later, won't we? Well, it is a beautiful sunny day here in Quebec, and we're on the road. We've just had a quick stop off at Canadian Tire, just for fun. No, we needed some tail light bulbs for the van and a few other little odds and sods. So yeah, we've got a 3.5 hour journey ahead of us to tonight's location, which is just the other side of Montreal, and it's a harvest host. So we will see you there if nothing exciting happens on this road.
To the British viewers that don't know Canadian Tire, just to explain, and really this is more for those of you who really aren't into stuff like this. It's like Halfords on steroids. I can't bear going to Halfords, so this is, you know, it's a bit much really.
Quebec City has a population of, I think it's somewhere around 500,000, so just 500,000 people. So it's not a vast place, but I think right now every single one of them is in their car on the roads around here. It really is busy.
What we have noticed is all these lovely leaves coming on the trees. It's so pretty. It looks so different. All brand new, fresh green leaves popping out on the branches. Really, really nice. We've also noticed this increase in bugs on the screen as well, which Ben can't wash off with the wipers. I don't know whether you can see those on this. It's just pretty horrid. Anyway, that's just all part of it, isn't it, really?
have found the best brewery so far, apart from Big Spruce. Big Spruce is obviously the best ever. But this one's pretty good.
Yeah.
This one's really cool. And what's extremely good, we met a local couple that we were talking to just a few minutes ago, and they told us about a curry shop. So Garge is just around the corner, and look at this. They deliver to the brewery.
And this is the best curry I've had in I don't know how long. I mean, we love curry, don't we? We eat it a lot back home, but this is just magnificent.
Absolutely delicious. And with Uber Eats, we were able to order this and for delivery directly to the brewery, and it was only 20 minutes probably for the delivery.
Brilliant.
Absolutely fantastic.
Brilliant.
What more can you ask for? Great beer, great curry, the perfect night.
Fabulous. We had a really lovely time at Trois, which was a Harvest Host park up for the night last night. A fine brewery, met some nice people there, had some great beer. So now we're back on the road and we've got a big drive today. We were driving for about 360 kilometres. We've done a little bit of that already, and we're very pleased to say welcome to Ontario, because we're now in the province of Ontario. Quebec was fantastic, we loved it. We loved all our time spent with Tony and Dorothy in the Gaspé Peninsula, and we've had a lovely day at Quebec City, in the old town, and it was all great. And speaking French was, well, we managed, and I'm quite proud of ourselves really. We were polite anyway in French, we could do that. And now we're back in Ontario. We're in Ontario, back to speaking English, I believe. So here we go. So long drive. We'll catch you later. Bye.
Morning. Quite an early start for us today. It's about 6:30 in the morning. We're making some progress going west past the Great Lakes, currently parked on the north shore of Lake Huron, and I can see why they call them Great Lakes. Absolutely enormous. It's an absolutely beautiful morning. And we've got some miles to cover today. We're going to Marathon. We're going to be staying tonight at a campground, and I've got one little snag, which is that we heard a bit of exhaust noise yesterday. Stopped when we arrived here to have a look at what might be going on, and it turns out our exhaust pipe's fallen off. So it's less than ideal situation, but we've got a garage in mind when we get to Marathon, and I'm going to tie the broken bit back on with a bit of paracord, so hopefully that should get us by today. Right then, temporary fix up here where the hanger is here, so it just slides into this hanger, and with it not connected at the other end, there's a risk that just slides out and the whole thing falls down onto the ground. So I've put this bit of paracord around here just to help prevent that, and I'm going to put some more further up. This is the flexible joint on the exhaust, and that's where it's broken off, the main one. It looks like actually what's happened is the hanger here should be welded on and then hanging on these rubbers. So it looks like what's happened is the hanger's fallen off, and then that puts lots of strain on this joint, and then that joint snapped. So we're going to need more than just that flexible piece. There you go. Right, a bit of paracord on here, and I've put another piece down here because there's a risk here that the heat coming out of here will melt this paracord. So if that's the only bit I used, it wouldn't be doing anything. So that extra piece is far enough away from the exhaust that it wouldn't be affected by the heat. Fingers crossed. Let's hope that is attached to the van still when we get to our destination. Now I've got to try and get back out from underneath the van. The other little snag for getting that fixed is that today is Victoria Day, the 19th of May. So an exciting day for Canada, and also the day when campgrounds and lots of the sort of summer stuff opens up. So where we've found a lot of places closed up to now, they should all be opening again from now. So let's get back in the van and get on the road. Oh, and also we were parked next to a camper from Germany last night. So somebody else making the trek. Absolutely fantastic to see friends from over the water in Europe. Here we go then. Let's get underway. There's going to be moose as well being out this early.
Oh, I thought that.
We're taking this road, the Highway 17, which we've been on all the way for the last couple of days, and at this point it runs across the top of Lake Huron and then up the eastern shore of Lake Superior. So that promises to be quite a spectacular drive today, and especially in this beautiful early morning sunshine. Esso station here in the little town of Iron Bridge. Let's see if they have some diesel. They do, yes.
They've got it listed, so it's very good. Might be there. But...
Ah, yes. Right then, full tank of diesel. Let's get back on the road. Oh, I was going to wash the screen, wasn't I?
Can't see anything to do it with.
No, I can't see anything.
Oh, there's something over in that corner. Oh, it's a shovel. Don't think. Oh, in the bucket, look, on the floor.
Where?
By the door. Is that? Oh no, it's a plant.
It's a plant. How are we looking left?
You don't think you could wash the screen with a plant? We're clear left.
It's not a very healthy plant, but
Just a stick.
it does look like a bucket with a stick sticking out of it.
Oh dear.
Oh, we've just stopped here alongside the Highway 17 for a quick lunch break and a cup of coffee, and look where we are. This is not the ocean, this is Lake Superior. This is the biggest lake in the entire world, freshwater lake by surface area, and believe it or not, in that lake is 10% of all the fresh water on the entire planet. It's a very, very big lake. And today, in this beautiful sunshine, it's extremely beautiful. Straddles the border with the United States. So across the water there is the border. Pulling out of this very lovely little park up where we've had our lunch on the shore of Lake Superior. Just one little point, I said it's very big, it's 250 kilometres across by 500 and something.
563
563
kilometres long.
I'll show you on the map now how that compares to the size of the British Isles. It's very, very big indeed.
It is.
Well, we've stopped at this beautiful little picnic spot for a spot of breakfast. I just thought I'd show you this thing here. Now this is a bear-proof bin. So if you want to leave your rubbish, if you were a bear with your big bear hands, you couldn't get them in here to open it. But if you're a person with your little person hands, there's a little catch inside that you push up and then you can open the bin. And it locks as soon as you close it. So there you go. Keep the bears from taking the rubbish out the bins. Show you the repair that's been done to the exhaust. It's very, very effective. There's the exhaust, and so what they did is fitted a new flexible joint up here, and then this section here, which is has got new hangers fabricated onto here, welded on, going up to the rubbers, so it's hung on secure and fastened onto the existing exhaust here. So overall, a really, really nice repair. Very, very good, and should get us safely along for the next lots of thousands of miles. So thanks to Minute Muffler in Winnipeg. Nice work. So what do you think of tonight's parking pitch then?
I think it's pretty lovely.
Very, very nice.
This one, I mean, it was $57.
Was it?
Yeah, with the tax and everything. But which is about, I don't know, 30 quid, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's not the cheapest, but I mean, you know, it's not bad, is it?
Super beautiful. Look at all the swallows.
Yeah.
Well, our van is not the only thing that needs a bit of routine maintenance today.
Don't look. Don't look. He's going back to the barber's next time because I am never doing this again. It's a disaster.
Well, there are two good things. One is that hair grows back, and the second is it looks just great like this. Thank you very much.
You're going to have to wear that now for 2 weeks.
This beautiful trail that goes around the lake that we're camped alongside is just at our campsite. And it goes all the way around this lake, 2 kilometres trail, really, really nice and easy and very pretty.
One thing I wanted to mention was, I think we've probably travelled about 300 miles or so today, 400, something like that. But yesterday where we were, the deciduous trees had their leaves. Here, they're only just starting to come out. So it must make quite a difference. And it is colder here, isn't it? Generally, so.
what did we just see at the side of the road?
I just saw a moose, a real live moose.
Our first
Yes.
moose of this trip.
Yeah, I thought it was a statue. And then I thought that's ridiculous. This is all in a split second.
Yeah.
You can't have a statue at the side of this sort of stuff. And then it looked up from what it was doing,
Yep.
just as Ben turned around to see it.
Yeah, I just
It's
got a
good.
fleeting glimpse of it as it shot past the window.
Ah,
But it was probably, I don't know, 20 metres off the side of the road.
yes. Yeah.
Just minding its own business.
Yeah.
Stunning, fantastic, our first moose.
Oh,
How
I'm
exciting.
so chuffed. now I'm thinking we're going to see more now.
It's only taken, is it 10 weeks we've been
Yeah,
going?
yeah. Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, fantastic. Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh my God. Look at this.
Here we go. Jesus.
Just look at that.
Wowee. Oh my God.
That is quite something. Still a huge wall of
Look at
ice
that,
down there, yeah.
It's like a shelf, look.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
You can go underneath it. It's going to drop off soon, isn't it?
Yeah,
That'll make a big... Wow.
that is really quite something. And with a view in the
view,
distance
yeah, look at that.
out to Lake Superior.
Oh my God. Oh, I got wet then.
Yeah,
Did you?
yeah. Aguasabon Falls.
Aguasabon. Or Aguasabon.
This is a falls which there was just a little sign at the side of the road saying Aguasabon Falls viewpoint at the side of the road. We've parked and walked, I don't know, 100 metres, not even that. And there it is. What an astonishing sight. You could just watch that for hours, couldn't you? Look at the water, the spray shooting up from it. And that super narrow gorge it goes down.
Yeah. Creepers.
We are then.
Oh wow.
fantastic.
I think it might be to park. Hello! He's lovely. Come on then, he's going to say hello now. Hello, puppy puppy. Hello, puppy. Hello. This is a good way to say hello, isn't it? Hey, it is a good way to say hello. Hello. You're rather lovely, aren't you? As we arrive at this fabulous cattle farm where we're going to stay tonight, we're enjoying this lovely welcome from these guys. We're going to leave this week's video here, so thanks for watching. Come back next week when we will be continuing the big journey across this beautiful country.